Hey there guys, welcome to Shenanigames. My name is Ryan and we are back. We are finally back with another Fallout 4 settlement. As you can see from the sign behind me, we are at the Starlight Drive-In, where I have nicknamed it the Starlight City, because we are building a northern capital to rival that of Diamond City. I need to apologise in advance because the frame rate is struggling in some bits. It'll be worth it in the end, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. Okay, let's dive right into this then. So here at the front, pretty basic, just got a couple of turrets here for protection. This is the only way in or out of the settlement really. We've got a guard post up there as well, as well as our recruitment beacon, and also the liquor sign to pull in the punters. As we head over to the gate, I've got a couple of signs here, you will notice a little thing here. Now that is possibly my favourite mod ever. Basically what this does is, not only does these little boxes up here, not only do they close doors behind settlers, which is what I was originally looking for because it's really annoying me, but you can also get these key cards as well, and you put key cards on certain settlers, and it allows them to get in and out certain doors, so it's all colour coded, so you've got yellow, red and blue, and then it allows some settlers access to certain areas, and then obviously you just give yourself all the cards and so you have access to all areas. But yeah, I would really recommend this mod, because I just hate doors being open all the time, and it automatically shuts them behind settlers, so it's really helpful. On this side, first thing when we come in, we have our barbers, the Starlight Cutters. Now I can't like to make stories of some of my settlers, so the story here is the Starlight Cutters were a gang in Starlight City who have rehabilitated themselves and become a barber shop. So that's kind of the story here, which I thought was quite nice. And quite appropriately actually, across the road from the rehabilitated gang members we have the police station. So we've got two sort of more investigators than actual police.
You gotta take things one day at a time.
Yeah, thanks. And those guys sleep in here as well, so as you can see we've got a few decks and things. We've got this bunk bed as well, which is really useful because there's not really enough room for two beds in here. And then again got another cop over here, just working away there. These are the Northland diggers. That's actually the male one, but you can't really tell. Got a few bits up there, and that's the tax collector desk as well. I wanted different desks, so I didn't want them to be the same one, but I think they work quite well.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Next door we have the Starlight City Barracks. Now obviously massive concrete building, pretty scary. I originally had one of these system things with the door, the two-way thing. I've left it on there, but now I've got the mod I mentioned earlier with this keycard access. Oh, yeah, the trouble is when you take the hood off it's really difficult to see. So yeah, welcome to the barracks. Got a few decks in here as well. These props here actually, these are from the do-it-yourself mod. And no, I haven't got a weird lisp, that's the name of the mod, do-it-yourself. So they're meant to fit into like shelving units, but you can actually just use them as this as well. They're a little bit janky when you're trying to place them like this, but it is possible. So we've got a bit of an armory here for the military. This is the the sleeping quarters around here. On the side, so I've got a couple of peeps working out here on various things. Just on a bike there. This person on a weapons workshop. Just building a few things. Right. Slightly annoying thing about the automatically closing doors. There's a nip upstairs as well. So it's kind of a research outpost this as well. So we've got quite a few bits going up here. This is our army engineer working on some power armour at the moment. Oh, also over here as well, because it's the most well protected place. This is where we've got our main power source for the city as well, and that connects to everywhere. Some people like to have multiple power sources, saying like, oh, if one goes down. I just like to build a massive concrete wall around my one power source. Seems easier. We'll just head next door again. So this is Starlight Clinic. So this is probably by far the biggest hospital in the Commonwealth. We'll just nip on the side. So aside from the usual doctor, who's got a few little decks out here, there's a little waiting room as well. We've also got the chop shops. So facial reconstruction is the name of the game. Tiny little surgery in here, and this chair actually works as well if you want to have your face changed. This is a husband and wife duo, 2 doctors here. They live here as well upstairs, but before that we'll just have a quick look at some of these consultation rooms. So yeah, pretty standard, you know, gurney, oxygen, wheelchair, because nobody walks out of here. Number 2. Slightly morbid. I guess this is one of the guys who didn't make it. And then to the sides. Whoa. Yeah, this guy really didn't make it. Oosh, messy. Right, we'll just nip upstairs as well, and we can see their living quarters. I'm sorry about the frame rate, guys. So yeah, they're quite well off, being, you know, doctors and plastic surgeons. So everything's pretty nice in here. Just nip into the other side as well. So they've got a brand new Mr. Handy that this hasn't opened yet. So this is their makeshift double bed, because as I mentioned, they are married. And they've got a little bathroom in there as well, with a shower head and everything, a little bucket. So everything's quite nice and clean in here. So as I mentioned, they're quite well off. Right, we're going to go out the roof a ways. So that's that big water purifier in the middle. Everything's kind of built sort of around that, circling out. Jump down here. So as you can see from the sign, this is Oath Obelisk. Bet you can't tell what that's in reference to. So these are like the cheap nasty rooms in Starlight City. On the ground floor we have a communal bathroom. And then heading up here. So this room just belongs to like some travellers. Actually, we'll take a better look at that. So yeah, again, that's the do-it-yourself thing down there with the rifles and ammo. Now, and I think they look really good because you can place individual things, but it's a bit janky sometimes, so it's quite nice to have them all connected together. Let's nip upstairs. Oh man! Oh, I meant to fix that. That was really annoying. Oh, sod it. So yeah, this is like a bit of a druggy den. So like horrible mattress and like all drugs and stuff in the corner. So that was the sort of idea of this one. So like I was saying, I try and tell stories of like all the rooms and things. And then up here is a pretty standard room. This is actually where the barber lives. So I decided with this one I put the typewriter in because I wanted him to have a bit more of a story as opposed to being a rehabilitated gang member / barber. So he's actually working on a novel as well, so that's why he's got that. So, yeah. We're going to head back down now very carefully because it's so cheap they don't even have railings. So, you know, just be extremely careful. Okay, so this is the Starlight Diner. This is run by another husband and wife duo. So this is where everyone hangs out. This is mainly where the sort of like farmhands and army regulars hang out. And then upstairs we have the 400 lounge. Now, you thought the frame rate was bad already, guys. Wait till we get up here. I'll try and go slow. Oh god. Oh, it's grinding. Right, okay. So yeah, this is the 400 lounge. As you can see, it's a bit nicer. So this is more where the sort of mayor and his staff will hang out of an evening, as well as the doctors we've seen as well. We've got loads of supplies in here at the back. As you can see, they're not going to run out of stock very soon. She don't look happy though, does she? Right, let's get out of here before my computer completely crashes. I should say as well that I have a good computer, guys. Like, seriously, it's a decent spec, so to be struggling here. Oh, we're getting to night time now. Everyone's knocking off. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Right, I'll just carry on with the tour without you guys. Fine, screw you. Okay, so this is the gun hut, obviously. So this is just our weapons merchant. We've got a few supplies and things outside. Space for a guard dog who was one. Ah, there he is. Yep, just wandering around. So the guy who runs the gun shop lives in here as well. So here's his little kitchen area, some storage there, and his bed on the other side, and a little chamber pot thing. I love those buckets as chamber pots. It's hilarious. And then, as we can see, he's got quite a few supplies to sell. I mean, he has just buggered off to the diner to go eat, but whatever. Here we have the Starlight City gym. So I put this in just as like a prop, and I didn't realise that some of the settlers will actually use it, and they're all gathered around. So I decided to make it like a weird sort of gym / carnival sideshow thing, because they all gather around and watch each other as well. It's really strange. So yeah, I just thought I'd stick it in this little hut thing and just make it a bit cooler. Here as well, this is our armour shop, obviously. Now the story I sort of created with this one is that APC in the background, it used to be a travelling merchant, and they'd drive around in a restored APC that they'd like got working again. But then it's broken down in Starlight now, so it's become a sort of semi-permanent fixture. So as you can see, we've got all bits out here, a bit of power on the front, and then the living quarters in the back of the APC as well. So quite basic, sleeping bag. She's happy enough. Okay, so this is the greenhouse and kind of farm area. We've got these Brahmin pens, but for some reason this Brahmin on the right keeps escaping from its pen. I don't know why, it's really annoying. We've got the standard greenhouse, not terribly exciting, meat, fruit and things.
Seems to be growing well.
Yum yum. And then a bit further over here we've got kind of more an outdoory farm. Again, if it wasn't night time you could see them all working. A little outhouse thing. And then further along here we have... Oh, sorry about the frame rate, guys. We have a windmill with some living quarters in the bottom for all the farmers. Dead basic. Little shout out to all my Finnish friends as well. Really basic stuff. I mean, this guy's trying to drink away the pain of being a farmer. And then just another living quarters as well. It's like 80% bed, but so yeah, really basic stuff. I'm gonna head back round here. Okay, so the orange box car. It's a bit of a mystery to the residents of Starlight City, to be honest. But we'll nip inside now. This never stays closed. It's really annoying, but it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be another secret bookcase, guys. Because I love secret bookcases. So there's some living quarters in here. And then, as we go in the secret bookcase, we'll open this door. It's another drug lab! Yeah, there's normally a guy here working on that. But again, everyone's at the bar because I'm just doing the tour myself, guys. It's fine. Right, shoot out. Righty ho ho. Now we're on to the general store, and again, these guys are trying to knock off early. Part timers. I need to figure out what to do with this. I did put down some chairs and things, but then I didn't really like it, and so I got rid of them. And I don't know whether to just put like boxes and pallets and things around because it's the general store. Let me know in comments what you guys think I should do with it. But here we've got the general store on this side. We have a clothing merchant on this side. As you can see, we have got various sort of things in the background there, clothes and sort of tools and components and things. And if we go in the back, we've got a bit of a workshop here. So, bits and bobs, scavenger stations. So I'm wondering whether to make the outside a bit more like this, but it was looking all a bit samey when I started it. So yeah, just various components and things, and then we have workbenches as well. We'll nip upstairs because these guys live above the shop. Fridge doors open, guys, killing the planet. Jesus. Oh, what's gone off there as well? Okay, that's just dropped into the ground for some reason. It's really annoying. So yeah, the living quarters up here. Got a bit of a dining area. A few bits and bobs there. Got another workbench up here. Jesus, Nick. You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing up there? We've got the double bed as well. These are amazing, these double beds. I love these. Sofa, vending machine, TV, and then like a safe and a few knickknacks in the corner. I've got the magazines as well. The Tales of a Junktown Jerky vendor, which was really cool. You can get those as props with OC Decorator, as I'm sure you all know. Right, let's smash out of here and head next door. Hey, speaking of smashing, smash that like button, right guys?
Ha! Gay!
So next door to the general store, we have the All Faiths Chapel. With a little notice there. Yes, Darren, that does include pastafarians. Quit sending noodles. Strange sign. So yeah, this is a really simple building. Door. There we go. So normally the guys like praying up there, but they've all knocked off for the evening. And that's where the Reverend lives, in here. He's got a little bit there. I've put that pillow down because, you know, like those prayer things you have in churches. I thought that was quite cool. He'd be like kneeling there praying to the swan god, and loads of books and things because he's a priest. And then on the other side, we have the Pastafarian Annex, founded by Darren and the Great Noodlerer. Strictly no heathens. So, you know, he's clearly a very devout guy. And again, got these prayer cushions and a table with a sacrificial noodle pot, I guess. Yeah, I don't get religion. On this side of the chapel, guys, we have the graveyard. Respect the fallen. Big respect. So, yeah, got a few headstones and coffins in here ready to be buried. Again, someone's praying to the swan god for their loved ones. I don't know either. And we've got this flag here, maybe a veteran. And we've got two freshly dug graves as well after the recent gunner attack. It's torn the community apart, it really has. Right guys, we are so nearly there. The frame rate is going to get infinitely better from here on in because most of the town is behind us now. Heading upstairs. So this section up here, this is a platform to a lift.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
All the way up there. And this is where I live. This is the mayor's quarters. So we've got a couple of guards here, obviously protecting the mayor. I'm a very important person. Screw you guys. Now we have the fun of me trying to find the number 4. Oh, got it first time. I just have a medal. We'll just take a second to look around before we go in. One last drop of frame rate. So yeah, this is the city in all its glory. I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you. So this is the mayor's private secretary. She lives and works up here. And then we've got a bit of a waiting area there as well. Oh, someone's dropped a magazine, look. Messy guys. I'll show you this side first. This is the mayor's command centre. So we've got this big map and CCTV of all our other settlements. Obviously, not actually. And consoles and things. And the guy that runs this is probably not here. No, he's buggered off. I've got like a crazy ex-institute professor as well who works here, and he lives in this little shack. But he operates all this stuff for me. So we'll just nip down to the lower floor as well. So, oh, the frame rate's so much better now. So yeah, this is where I've got all my personal crafting items. So, you know, armour workbenches, armour smith workbench from the mod, backpack workbench. That's just for decoration, but it looks cool. I haven't moved my power armour in yet because I've literally just facing the wrong way. Yeah, it's weird. If I face this way, frame rate drops. This way, fine. So yeah, got these power armour workstations. I need to move my power armour in. Chem station, armour. I need to decorate this bit a bit better. Oh, yeah, close that. Need to add some things in there. And then here, this power source is the power source for the mayor's quarters. So, yeah, one for me, one for the rest of the town, because that's fair. We'll just nip back upstairs and we'll see the rest of my private quarters. So this is sort of the living room area. We've got a little bit of a bar in the corner here. So a few bottles of things. Oh, frame rate's dropping again. Sorry, guys. And this is the mayor's bathroom. All squeaky clean. And then finally, the mayor's bedroom. So yeah, we've got some storage this side. Again, I need to move my magazines. This is a new save from last time actually. So I don't have that many magazines, but I need to move them in anyway. Same for bobbleheads on this side. Yeah, I've got this really cool gun rack. I love these things. They look so awesome. No functionality whatsoever, but they look amazing. Got me Vault Boy statue, which looks sweet, and then me double bed as well. And something money can't buy. Look at that view. Beautiful. Okay guys, so that is my Starlight City. I hope you enjoyed it. It has taken me so long and I'm so sorry about the frame rate. I almost didn't bother recording this because the frame rate was so bad, but I've spent so much time doing it. I couldn't not record it and share it with you guys. Anyway, let me know what you thought of it. Give it a like if you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. And just basically just quantify my existence and improve my self-esteem tenfold. Seriously though guys, drop a comment if there's any other settlement you want to see me do next. I haven't started on anything in particular yet, so I'm open to whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time on Shenanigames.